So why do you guys think that this has become so scandalous? And I'll just toss it back to you, Dr. Kaplan. Why do you think it's become such a point of contention?
I think it's mostly because of misinformation. I mean, from the 30s to the 60s and 90s, even the Clinton era, we had this campaign nationally, a social political campaign, which was drugs are bad. People who use drugs are bad people. And they are not trying to be evil people. They're trying to help themselves in some way. I think the idea that someone on the street who doesn't have a place to live is having a good time is, of course, ridiculous. So if they turn to alcohol, if they turn to cigarettes, if they turn to cannabis to help themselves feel better, don't they deserve our compassion or sympathy for their circumstance? I think doctors of all people should be at front of that line, explaining to the public that there is good use for cannabis, that it can help people. And then what evil do we see happening from cannabis? Do we see people overdosing? Do we see people having kidney disease like we do see with some other drugs? Do we see people dying as we see with opiates? And the answer is clearly no, we don't see that evil. So from a very superficial look, it looks a lot safer, even if you don't read the evidence. It behooves doctors to dive that one step deeper, look into the evidence, show what is real, what's not real. And I think that's where we as a culture are failing. We're not seeing the doctors stand up and take that leadership.